Okay, we're going to use a planer now. This is just to plane off the wood. We want it sort of flat. It's too wide to actually push through a 300 wide thicknesser. So we're actually going to just take off as much wood as possible to level this. And then we're going to sand afterwards just to finish.
So what have you got there? What's your machine
this
there?
is
What you got?
our planer. That's the cordless DKP 180. It planes up to 2 millimeters thick, but we're not going to do 2 millimeters completely over here. No, we're only going to take off a millimeter at a time. So we don't want to actually remove too much.
Why? Is it just for safety that you don't do it so much, or
No,
is it just
because we just want to actually be sure that we don't plane too deep. Okay.
Okay.
And then dust extractor, we don't, this one doesn't come with a dust extractor attachment over there, so the dirt actually gets thrown out to the side. There is an adapter that you can actually purchase that you can fit onto this, but the vacuum cleaner won't work because you need the hose has to be wide.
Okay, so
Has to
the
be
vet's
wide.
just going to hold it there and suck.
Okay, so here we go. Planer. Okay, that sitting over there zero, just to show you over there, is just taking off a little bit. Now, if I actually take this and I change it to a millimeter, it's a millimeter deep, it will be plus minus.
And now you can see that it's flat.
Okay, so we just basically try and actually get it as level as possible over here.
It takes up quite a bit, huh?
I'll even go a little bit deeper to speed it up a bit. So let's say 1.5.
Where's the mark?
That's the mark over there. And that's the arrow over there. It will indicate how deep it has to be.
So this plane is very effective at doing it very easily and taking off quite a bit of the wood. Probably that's about it, right? A little bit more to the other side, I think.
Keep this over there. Then we take a 2x2 now.
And the one run in the middle. So you will see that it's a lot more level now than it was before.
So we'll take just a little bit more.
And you can adjust.
Adjust it to, this is like half a millimeter. let's try and get it as flat as possible. It's not going to be absolutely straight, but just to
This
actually
is
get
a
through
brass
sand.
tuliki, so
Yes.
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect.
But look at this wood. Isn't this looking beautiful? Unfortunately, this is the under. We were lucky enough that this, when we found this wood, you'll see that it's actually a little bit curved here for your bottom to sit comfortably in. So we're not going to do anything here because it gives us a nice little curve to make it a comfortable beauty chair.
Okay.
Okay, so Warren, what are we going to do? Some sanding now?
We'll do some sanding. We just have to get everything ready for that quickly, and then we can actually just try and sand this as level as possible.
We have
We'll be using the BO605. That is the gear-driven sander. You can actually take the gear action off the machine basically by doing this, changing your gear action. So now you have a free running base. Once you actually engage the gear, you've got 3 different motions that it's actually sanding in, and therefore it's actually more aggressive. It's almost as aggressive as a belt sander is removing your material, but gives you a much better finish as well. And of course, with the dust extraction that we're going to put on here, you don't have to wear a coat. It just basically sucks up all the dust into the vacuum cleaner.
okay, and then the sanding paper. Did you get a pad? The sanding paper that we're going to use is actually called Abranet. It's an open-ended, so mesh, which is really good. It's like granite. It's some people say it's better. Some people say granite's the best. But this is very, very aggressive and very, very fast. So it removes it nicely. It is a more expensive paper, but time is money. So let's go.